Hello and welcome to the daily card reading. This is a card reading for Monday, July 14th, 2025. Thanks for being here. Welcome. We're going to use a new set of cards today. This is the first time I've used these on the video. This is the Colette Baron Reid's Good Tarot. I've got the box right here. You can see it. It's very pretty. It's got some good vibes going on. The cards are there's a different vibe going on with the cards that a little bit different from like a standard Smith Waite deck. It's like a little bit of both, really. There's a lot of variables in there, and they've named some of the court cards differently. We'll see what we get into with it. I'm just wanting to shuffle these up a little bit. So this card reading is for the universal energies of the day. We're looking for information that can help inspire us, give us some insight, give us some better understanding of how we can move through the day as spirits in physical bodies and take care of ourselves, but also take care of the world around us and lift our energy, keep our energy in track with the highest purpose. And what are the general energies of today that might help us do that? Or maybe give us a heads up or a warning of how better to avoid the pitfalls of the day that would detract us from that higher energy. Kind of depends on what the cards come out and what I hear when I get the cards. Sometimes I don't go with the actual definitions of the cards. We're going to pull the first card here. I feel it. It's like a rock in a sock, right? It just feels like there it is. That one right there. And this one. Yep. You have a little pebble in your shoe, a little pebble in your sock, and you can kind of roll your hand along and you feel it. That's kind of sometimes what I feel. It feels like a little bump or like a little... My fingers stick to the card. Kind of fun. Which one was it? It's this one. Okay, let's see what the Good Tarot has to tell us today. This is the reading again for Monday, July 14th, 2025. We are we're moving forward with the new moon. The full moon energies have passed us just before the weekend and kind of during the weekend. So let's see what's in store with us for Monday. 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. This is another great card, continuing that energy that we've had the past 2 days. This is about the home and the hearth and all good things that come with it. We also have the Messenger of Water. That'd be the Page of Cups. And there's information coming from an unlikely source today. And this is an intuitive message. This is coming from Spirit. This isn't. So pay attention to your intuition today. Pay attention to a small, still voice that is going to give you a bit of insight or a message today. And the Five of Air, which is the Five of Swords. That's a cool card. All right. Overall, this is definitely a day for taking care of those things close to you in the material world. We've had a lot of pentacles over the past few days. There just seems to be a very concerted effort for the physical, and this can be your job, this can be your home, your house, your bills, your car, things that are property and objects, as well as family ties and familial ties and obligations and issues there. This, however, represents a really good energy today, a really good, restful, abundant, happy place to be in. And I do think that with water and air, that makes steam, right? But there is a message kind of coming forward today that is going to help sort out some of this issue. If you're having issues with this abundance, there's going to be a message that'll come through for you today. Typically, the Five of Air is a card of tension or conflict, but I'm really not feeling that, especially not with this card. I think it's about rising above that tension. It's about, if there is tension today, I'm getting almost a feeling of perhaps being ungrounded, of feeling up in the air, and not tethered to something that's solid. And how this plays into the Ten of Earth. So with this abundance that's going to be obvious today, and with this message that you're going to get, that's going to spark a bit of curiosity. That's another aspect of the Page of Cups, is sort of a curiosity and a connection to emotions and intuition. But there's almost a question of, what are you building? What home are you building? What kind of home are you building? And sort of there's a this almost feels like an element that could distract you today from staying with this homebody vibe, this feeling of abundance and taking care of things at home. It's like you could get distracted by lower level conflicts, or possibly even higher level, like things that are going to make you ungrounded and make you up in the clouds about things, when the Ten of Earth really is about pulling yourself down and connecting to a grounded energy. So there might be some things today that sort of buzz around you and cause you to be distracted, and try to not ignore them. Pay them the energy they are due, whatever they are, the appropriate energy for what they are due, but don't let yourself fall into them or be taken away by them and distracted. This feels like a card of distraction today. So let me know how that perhaps plays out for you, and how that translates to you and your energy today and what you're working on. But I do feel like there's a message from Spirit that's going to come out today. And if you're not, if you're in the clouds and you're zipping around and you're going too fast, you are not going to hear this quiet, still voice that is going to come to you and to give you some insight and to help you with this connection to home and to this sense of abundance and of what you carry throughout the day. So be mindful of what distracts you today and let it go about its way. Rise above it, or let it rise above you, and ground yourself. But the overall energy is very, very positive with the Ten of Earth card, the Ten of Pentacles. It's such a great card of abundance, prosperity, living life to its fullest, being surrounded by family, being surrounded by friends, and happy hearth, happy home vibe. So try to focus on that today, and I think you'll see some successes. I'm going to use the Wild Mystic cards today. These seem to be fitting in really well. They're right up there with the Angels and Ancestors deck for me as far as connection and how they work. So let's pull a punctuation card to see what else it can be added. That's right in there. Fear. Oh, isn't that fascinating? Definitely tags along to this card here with the Five of Air, or the Five of Swords. Yeah, fear is, I'm going to go with the quote, fear is the mind killer. Fear causes you to not focus on abundance, not focus on gratitude, and that could be the distraction here that we're talking about. This distraction of concern and fear and worry and anxiety. And what are you really scared of? So, for instance, you can be scared sometimes if somebody sees a shark fin above the water. Or you're scared of that, though really the shark has nothing to do with you and they're just cruising along the beach and they don't really mean any harm, but it causes this fear, it causes this distraction. And it's a way of looking at what you are really fearful of in regards to a happy hearth and home, right? So take a moment today to think about how your fears, how you may not be looking at them solidly and how they are pulling you away from this energy of the Ten of Earth, because this energy is going to be very prevalent today. So maybe the fears aren't going to feel as big. So maybe you can look at them and take some time with them. And I think, again, this feeling of like spirit contact or spirit support and spirit messages are going to help as well with processing this distraction that could pull you away from this energy. So what fears pull you away from this energy? What conflicts pull you away from this Ten of Earth, happy hearth, happy home energy? I think that's the questions for the day today, and to focus on this energy instead of being distracted over here. Okay. Interesting reading today. There's a lot of layers to it and a lot of things to unpack. Yeah. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday as we work through this energy today. If you have any questions or comments or ways that this reading is helping you today, please put them down below as comments. I love to get those. I think that's it. Yep. So peace and strength, everyone. Focus on the happy hearth and happy home. And as always, you can reach me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. If you have any questions about getting a reading yourself, or any questions about the cards or how I go about doing this, anything at all. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel out immensely as we try to get through our goal of 300 followers. So thanks, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Peace and strength. Bye-bye.